Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fit.Fab.Mama. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we're diving into a topic that many parents can relate to right now. It's fall, y'all, and you know what that means. Sports have begun. When it comes to our kids and their sports, we as parents can find it hard to stick to healthy habits during their busy sports schedules. With late nights at sport events, endless drives to practices, and the allure of fast food or even concession stand treats, it can be challenging to keep our family's health on track. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this episode, we'll explore strategies to overcome these temptations and offer nourishing foods for your active kids before and after games. So grab your favorite mommy time drink and let's get started. We all know that fall sports can mean long, cold evenings at the field or maybe even at the gym, but that doesn't mean we have to compromise our own healthy choices. Here are some tips to help you stay on track during these crazy times. First off, preparation is going to be key. Plan ahead by packing healthy snacks for your kids to enjoy during the games and at practices. Opt for items like cut up fruits, veggies, and whole grain crackers. These snacks are convenient, nutritious, and can help your kids stay energized and focused on the field. And as for you, try packing similar things like fruit and veggies. And I always enjoy a little crunch while at the fields. So pack some mixed nuts or maybe even dry roasted chickpeas for a great crunchy option. Okay, so when it comes to our late night games, it can be so tempting to grab fast food on the go for dinner because one, it's easy, and two, it's super convenient. But convenience does not always mean it's the best option. With a little planning, you can absolutely make healthier choices and still have that easy and convenient factor. A couple of ways to do this is by doing a little research. So, seek out fast food establishments that offer healthier menu options. Look for things like grilled chicken sandwiches, salads, or wraps instead of your fried options. Additionally, many places now offer fruit, salads, and even yogurt parfaits as side choices instead of fries. And always opt for water or milk instead of those very sugary sodas. And for you, Mama, if you love a soda in the evening, I always bring a carbonated water in my bag to enjoy during the game. A little upfront research will go a long way for you and your family. That being said, let's address the challenge of those concession stands that are so tempting, not only to you, but for our little ones too. I personally dread the concession stands. My daughter always feels the need to buy greasy foods and chips, and she has to have candy every time from the concession stands. It drives me nuts. But here is the good news. While they often serve tempting treats, you can still find better alternatives there. At the concession stand, choose snacks like pretzels, popcorn, preferably without excessive butter and salt, or roasted nuts over the candy and the nachos. If available, opt for a turkey or veggie wrap instead of hot dogs or pizza. Encourage your kids to drink water or sport drinks with lower sugar content rather than the soda. I personally am not a big fan of Gatorade. Gatorade is filled with a lot of unnecessary sugar. While, yes, it has the electrolyte benefits, it does not mean that it's the best option out there. So, if you truly want to give your kids the benefit of electrolytes and not just a yummy labeled sport drink, try looking for electrolyte additives like Drip Drop or infused water, something that gives them the benefit without all the yucky sugar. All right, so to sum it up, sticking to healthy habits during fall season is possible with a little planning and conscious choices. Remember to prepare healthy snacks, so pack nutritious snacks like fruits, veggies, and whole grain crackers. Opt for healthier fast food. choose the grilled options, the salads, and the healthier sides when eating on the go, and make smarter concession stand choices. Look for snacks that are lower in sugar and fat, and encourage water or low sugar sports drinks. I also want to mention the power of a lunchbox or a cooler. By packing dinner and snack ahead of time, you will save time, energy, headaches, and money. Pack a nutritious salad for you, or maybe even a pasta with lots of veggies. You can pack your kids' sandwiches, grilled chicken with steamed veggies, and rice. All of these will do fabulous in a cooler and make dinner time simple and easy for you at the ballpark. And for a little bonus tip, get your kids involved in the process. Allow them to choose their favorite snacks and be a part of the decision making when it comes to post game meals. Remember, they need to be involved and understand the impact of their choices as well. So, to inspire you, here are a couple kid friendly recipes you can prepare for your active all stars. Homemade energy bars. So these are one of my favorites. Mix some oats, honey, nut butter, and a handful of dark chocolate chips for a tasty and energy packed treat. Your kids are going to love these, but be careful because your husband will too. You can also make fruit and yogurt parfaits, layer yogurt with some fresh berries and granola in a cup for a delicious and nutritious dessert or snack, or maybe even, on the go breakfast. That brings us to the next part of today's episode, Q&A, my favorite part. All right, so our first listener asked, how do you handle it when your child insists on getting concession stand treats? It is so hard to say no. That is a great question because, as I mentioned, I had the same struggle with my young daughter. And it's also a very common challenge for many parents. Handling concession stand temptations can be tricky, but here are a few strategies you can try. Set expectations. Before heading to the game, have a conversation with your child about your expectations for snacks. This worked great for my daughter. Let them know that while occasional treats are okay, it's essential to balance them with healthier options. You can offer alternatives, so bring your own healthier snacks from home, such as fruit slices, homemade trail mix, or whole grain crackers with cheese. Encourage your child to choose from these options instead of the less nutritious treats at the concession stand. Also, limit frequency. Make a deal with your child about how often they can indulge in concession stand treats. For example, you might agree that they can have a treat at every other game or as a special reward for good behavior. Also, try and educate them. Teach your child about the importance of making healthy food choices and how certain foods can affect their performance on the field. Help them understand why balance is key. And as I always say, lead by example. Show your child how to make healthy choices by doing it yourself as well. If they see you opting for the nutritious snacks, they're more likely to follow suit. And compromise. Sometimes it is okay to allow your child to enjoy a concession stand treat as a special treat. However, encourage them to share or choose smaller portions. And remember, it's okay for your child to indulge occasionally. The goal is to help them make informed choices and develop a balanced approach to food. For our next question, I often find myself too tired to cook after late night games. What are some quick and healthy meal ideas for those evenings? Thank you for this question. This is a great question. Late night games can indeed leave us parents feeling exhausted, but you can still prepare quick and healthy meals without too much effort. Here are some ideas. Sheet pan dinners, super easy. Try preparing a sheet pan meal with lean proteins like chicken or fish with plenty of veggies and some seasonings. Just toss everything on a baking sheet, pop it into the oven, and dinner will be ready in no time. You can also do slow cooker meals. Tanya, my partner, loves to do freezer meals for slow cooker meals. So she preps them all on a Sunday, and then she just dumps them the morning day of, and they are good to go by dinner time. So she just uses a slow cooker to prepare the meals earlier in the day, and you can make dishes like chili or stews or shredded chicken that are ready to eat when you return from the game. Also, quick stir fries. So, stir fries are a speedy option. Use lean proteins like chicken, shrimp, tofu, and lots of colorful vegetables. Serve over brown rice or whole grain noodles for a complete meal. You can do make ahead salads, prepare salads in advance, and they'll be ready to serve when you get home. Add protein sources like chicken, beans, quinoa for extra sustenance. And you can wrap it up. Create wraps or burritos with whole grain tortillas, lean protein, veggies, and your choice of a healthy condiment. These are easy to assemble and customize. Of course, do not forget your leftovers. Embrace the leftovers. If you cooked extra on a previous day, use this opportunity to reheat and enjoy a balanced meal without even having to cook. um, and of course, like we mentioned, healthy takeout options. Keep a list of healthier takeout or delivery options in your area. Restaurants that maybe offer grilled or baked dishes, salads, and whole grain options. Remember to keep your pantry and fridge stocked with healthy staples to make these quick meals even more accessible. Planning ahead and having a few go-to recipes can make late night dinners more manageable and nutritious. Well, there you have it, Fit.Fab Mamas. Sticking to healthy habits during fall sports doesn't have to be a challenge. With a little planning and these tips in mind, you can support your active kids in making nutritious choices that keep them fueled and ready to perform at their best. If you have any other tips, recipes, or stories to share about how you maintain healthy habits during fall sports season, please reach out to us on social media or via email at charlie@riseptva.com. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and share it with fellow fit and fabulous mamas. Until next time, stay healthy, stay active, and stay fabulous.